I'm on the river, going downstream the whole way. Love it. Ooh, it's gonna be a hot one today. All right, rapids, here it come. It's gonna be a little bony, I think. This is a nice river. Really nice river. Just enough water. So I went through a whole bunch of granite and pine, white pine. Now I'm in a lowland sort of swampy area of the river. Some soft maple, red maple, basswood, tranquility, bird song. I'm on the water. Beautiful. Nice day too. Whew. I've entered the Green River, and so the black comes into the green, and you can tell like the black is black and the green is green. Really nice color water, beautiful river. I've always wanted to paddle this river. I've always seen it from the highway and said, that looks pretty, I want to paddle it. Now I am. Down the black. I don't know if I'm going up or down the green. I'm not sure. And then go portage through Washego.
Here you go, Kevin.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's tough out in the wilderness.
We love Washego. So
Who are we?
Who are we? I'm Sarah, And I'm married to this handsome chef.
I'm Ian, and we're from our cottage in Washago.
Yeah, and we live here right in Washago, which is really cool. So, I mean, we came here because we're big outdoor enthusiasts and we love kayaking, paddling, paddleboarding, boating, swimming, fishing, and we wanted to raise our family around nature. So that's why we're here, and we love cottage food, and so we thought with my husband being a chef, it kind of made sense to...
Why not put them together?
Yeah.
There's a lot of paddlers that come through Washago because we have, you know, some of the greatest rivers and inlets and outlets, and Lake Couchiching, Green River, Black River, Severn River.
Yeah. Like we're surrounded, this is an island here, like Washago, so we're surrounded by water, which is, we're kind of blessed for that, right? So lots of, yeah, water enthusiast paddlers come here.
I'm on Lake Couchiching right now. Wind's not too bad, but it picks up real quick out here. So just trying to make the miles in. I'm actually going that way, but I'm going this way for now because I'm going to camp at the YMCA camp down halfway down the lake, just to visit the camp. I used to work at camps a long time ago, and I remember this camp being a really good one. So it's worth a visit. Plus, it's the only place to camp. I think the most difficult part of this journey is to figure out where I can legally put my tent or my head at night. Which makes it interesting, for sure. Very, very interesting.
My name is Aisha Shondet, and I'm the water scientist with the Severn Sound Environmental Association. And we're out here today on beautiful Lake Couchiching, doing some water quality testing. So we're sampling for different things that tell us a bit about the health of the lake. So we're looking at things like nutrients and algae and dissolved oxygen, stuff like that, that just sort of gives us an indication of how the lake is doing, and then we can compare that to past surveys that we've done as well.
To turn your head to the back, you have a slider.
Oh.
It's okay. Here you go. I didn't want to do it.
I got that as B-roll.
Perfect.
I'm Paula Medill. I also work for the Severn Sound Environmental Association. I'm the ecosystem health technologist. So I deal with the nitty-gritty and ins and outs of sampling these lakes every 2 weeks. So we often take our summer staff or volunteers that are interested in sampling out, and we sample from April to November.
It's fantastic. I mean, you're spending the day out on the water and getting paid for it. So that's a bonus. The rough days can be challenging for sure, and we do go out in some areas right into November, so you know it's snowing sometimes, and but yeah, at the end of the day, it's you spent a good day outside. So yeah, so we did our last survey on Couchiching in 2013. So it's been a little while, and we'll have to see what the results from this year show. It takes some time to get the samples back from the lab. So yeah, I mean, in general, the 2013 survey showed us that you know, the nutrient levels are fairly low. We do have zebra mussels in this lake, so you know they sort of have the effect of filtering out everything that's in the water and concentrating it down in the bottom. So we do see a fair amount of plant growth, which can be related to the zebra mussel activity. But overall, I would still say it's a healthy lake for sure.
I may have miscalculated my journey. What I thought was the YMCA on my map is not. It was like I was a quarter of the way. I still got a long way to go. It's starting to get choppy. This lake is really well known. I think I've said that before. Maybe I'm a little paranoid about it, but it's well known for picking up real quick, and the chop is starting. It's about 3:30. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, well, yeah, miscalculated. I just got to watch my back. I just passed another camp, an outdoor leadership camp, and I'm thinking the YMCA one is not too far down from that, I think. It's so funny though, I was paddling along and I go, why are there no cottages along here? It's all undeveloped, and yeah, it's all owned by camps. Cool! Along the middle there's all the boys for, not girls and boys, to mark where the rocks are not. I think they made a channel here. It's called a bowling alley. So all the boats going through the Trent Severn are going right down the middle, so they're leaving me alone along here. Awesome! Also, it's still choppy. It's actually getting really choppy. Not breakers though, so I can manage it. And I think I see the camp. I hope I do, because it's getting late in the day. I see a bigger building than normal, and I see a big, huge floaty dock thing. That looks camp-ish. Wrong camp. Mine's further. Oh, surprise! So, I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to be a turtle, not a hare.
I'm Christy Cyberling-Spriggs, and we're here at YMCA Geneva Park. We're on Lake Couchiching, and we are a conference, leadership, and camp center here on Lake Couch. We're over 100 years old. We're YMCA, owned and operated by the YMCA of Simcoe, Muskoka, but we've been a YMCA since our inception back in the late 1800s. We're actually on Camp Alley, so there's 4 camps in a row here. What makes us different? We're a leadership camp, which we're training leaders for tomorrow.
I think the really special thing is how it's a bunch of families that come together. Just a really important thing to the lives of a lot of people who come here.
I've been coming here since I was 1, and like all my cousins come here, and it's just a big family thing, and it's the only time we really see each other, and so it's just a really special place.
It's just a great place where people are able to learn and connect with the natural world around them. It's a really special thing.
What makes it different is also there is a history here. Campers have been coming back, families have been coming back for 100 years. Our cottages, we have 42 cottages right now, and those campers, or those people have been coming for years and years and years. It started out as Tent Alley, and then it grew from there into cottages that the campers actually built. The cottagers actually built some of them. They helped build our staff at that point, helped build it. And then we've been expanding from there into a year-round facility with conference facilities where we have 123 rooms for conferences, and we host those year-round. And then you add in our cottages, and then you add in, we have day camp, and we have our leadership camp for the kids as well. So we are a busy little place out here on the shores of Lake Couchiching.
Really big, friendly vibe. Everyone's like best friends, and everyone cares about you. It's kind of what makes this place the best, to be honest.
This camp is definitely more of a family camp. So we don't, other than our teens that we have a leadership program for, people are coming as a family to come and stay here. So mom, dad, grandparents, aunts and uncles are all coming together.
It's almost like a timeshare. As you see the same people, and you remember some names, you forget some names, but you go through the jottings and you go, oh yeah, that's John and Pam, or that's, you know, so it's great. I always look forward to it.
The parents are doing some of their own things, so they might be off doing yoga or doing some archery and things like that.
My kids are just running free, but I mean, they're supervised, so you don't have to worry about them. Where I live, I wouldn't send my kids down to the park to go for tennis lessons, but I have no problem, you know, packing some snacks and sending them up to play tennis. So it's great to be here and step back into that.
Everybody comes together and has an evening down by the lake, or they have their meals together in the dining room. It's a mix, and what's so fun is seeing adults become kids again.
It's a step back in time for me. It reminds me of my childhood, where everything is left everywhere, unlocked. Cabins are unlocked.
It's a real camp experience, a real quiet, not even really an electronic experience. It's right out on Couchiching, nice and quiet.
Oh, do you want a dancing pose or what?
Whatever you want, baby.
I could go home and get my tights on.
Why'd you have to go home to get those?
No, just the cabin. Yeah, I'm renowned for my tights. Yeah. Beautiful sunset.
The spandex pants, he just rocks it. He's the only one in camp that can do it.
What do you think of this area?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
What's your favorite part about it?
Right here.
Oh.
Yep. The water, the dock.
Perfect spot for sunsets.
Yeah, something like that.
There are a lot of good people in this world, and they are fantastic to talk to. I love journeys like this. The wilderness I love, and actually that's number one to me, to be quite honest, to be in the woods. But trips like this is the people you meet. Amazing people, positive attitudes, positive change. I love it. But I'm going to bed.